Hey, what up, YouTube? Came back for journal entry 6 about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of rambling, just to preserve myself. You know what I'm saying? On here, unless we get EMP one day, then all this stuff would be for nothing. But until then, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to preserve myself in life by making continuous videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're gonna be hidden from life, maybe somebody will stumble across them because I stumble across random videos all the time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I give them a chance, and then sometimes I don't. It matters though. You know what I'm saying? If I like the tone of their voice, or I like I don't know what makes me keep watching videos, but some of them be entertaining for very weird reasons, and I don't know why. And sometimes I just watch them, and sometimes I don't. But today I wanted to talk about. I actually have something that I want to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is the same day as the last video, but as Journal Entry 5. But I wanted to talk about a story that happened when I was younger, man. I probably was like maybe I'm gonna tell y'all two stories. I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story about this bee one time. Nobody believes me when I tell them this story neither, man. I remember when we was younger, uh, my uncle, he used to work on his cars a lot. I remember he had a whole bunch of like 86 MCs, that's Monte Carlos or whatever. He used to love that brand of car for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe that was the kind of car everybody was driving in the hood or whatever. And yeah, we stayed in the hood. We stayed in on the south side. So I'm pretty sure any part of the south side of any city is probably the hood. I don't know why it is, but it just is. If you're from the south side of the south side of your city, that is the hood. Somebody needs to check that out. Like, why is the south side of the city? The hood is part of the city. I don't know. The north side is always usually the north and the west side is always usually the no, the north and the east is always usually the best side, and then the west and the south continues to be bad. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, that's probably I don't know. Because upstate is even like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the story, it's a story. I always tell people this story, and it seems to never get the type of reaction that I want to get out of them. Because, let me see. It's really, when I was younger, oh yeah, the MC. My uncle he used to have a bunch of MCs in the front yard. So He had he had a few that worked, but he always used to drive one that really worked. So I'm guessing he was swapping the parts out of the MC to make it work good or whatever. And he I remember we used to always want to drive. I always wanted to drive. Every time I got in a car with somebody, I was, can I drive? Can I? I'm only like 6 years old, but I wanted to drive though. I wanted to, cause you just want you're a kid, so you want to do stuff that you know you ain't supposed to be doing, and you just want to experience stuff in life. So I always wanted to drive or whatever. And so he took a steering wheel out of the car, right? And he put a seat in the on the side of the house. I remember it was on the side of the house. He put a seat over there. And so I think he put two barrels together or whatever, and he made it to where we could turn the steering wheel, and the steering wheel wouldn't fall off. I guess he had it mounted into the ground somehow or whatever, and some little fake pedals and stuff like that, so we can pretend like we was driving over there, cause he's just trying to build something for us, cause we was broke. We didn't have no money, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize it at the time, but yeah, that's what it was. We really didn't have no money and we was broke, so he actually built us something that was fun too, man. I used to like, it was fun because we didn't really have nothing, so it was like we used to be fighting over it because we didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I remember, uh, I remember I was in the house one day, so everybody in the house, we used to love watching cartoons after school and stuff like that. and we like I said, we didn't really have a lot of money. So my granny, I we stayed with my granny, and my granny, she used to always. It was a lot of us. It was four of us. It was four kids plus. It was four kids from my mom plus my two uncles was staying there plus my auntie, and I think she had a son plus my granny and my papa. Sometimes my mama was there, sometimes she wasn't. So you know, that was, at this time, I don't think she was there. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember if she was there. If she was there, she probably, she didn't stay a lot. She used to come and go. But so I'm guessing at that time my granny and them was the buying all the groceries and stuff like that. So we used to get all the cheap stuff, man. Anything to make it work. So we used to get the cornflakes, the big box of Kellogg's cornflakes, the big box. You know what I'm saying? That would probably last the whole family 2 weeks. That box was big. But anyways, we used to get the cornflakes where you had to put your own sugar on. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. We always had stuff though. Like we always had, like my granny made breakfast every morning, and in the mornings that I didn't get breakfast, you know what I'm saying, you can go in there and make a bowl of cereal. So this was one of those days where I came home from school and everybody was just really basically doing their own thing until dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I went in there and fixed me a big old bowl of cereal. I remember that day I put tons of sugar on the cereal. I put so much sugar on the cereal that day. I remember. I put so much sugar on the cereal that day. And I went outside, to the car because I was like, oh, ain't nobody out there driving the car. The little car he made us, it wasn't even no car. Like I said, it was just a seat and a steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? And like two barrels on the side that was holding the steering wheel up. So he ended up, nobody went out there, so I ran out there with my bowl of cereal, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there driving and eating. I'm out there driving and eating. And then I remember, I still remember this story because it was that dramatic. It was that dramatic. I remember I was sitting there driving, laughing. Yeah, I was driving. Y'all got the way. Da 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 da. BB. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 7, 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating the cereal, and all of a sudden I heard something go. Bzzz. I'm like, what the hell? The hell is that? That's a loud. I'm like, that's a loud buzz. But I didn't. The first time it did it, I didn't see anything. Like I was looking, I didn't see nothing. So I got to eating again. You know what I'm saying? I heard something. I'm like, what the hell? I remember I looked to the left and I seen the biggest bee I had ever seen. I'm trying to see if these type of bees still exist or if they ever exist. If anybody else ever seen a bee this big. I'm not gonna lie, man. When I looked to the left, the bee was this big. It was like this big. I'm not lying. Look how big this is. It was look just picture something flying. It was that fat. Can you believe it? It was this big. I remember it was this big, bro. Not this big like a bee. A bee is probably like this big for real. Like you know what I'm saying. You didn't see that bee was like that big. I remember it was. I don't know if it was a mutated bee or what. The bee was that big, man. It was that big. I'm not lying. Cause when I seen it, when I seen the bee in my mind, I was like, what the hell? I wasted no time. Cause when my eyes finally focused on it, I know it was a bee too because I know what a bee look like. I know what a bee. You know what a bee look like? It's yellow and black. See, but this is the thing about it. Is that bee right there actually looked like the bee from the Cheerios commercial. I'm dead serious. It was. I just remember that it was yellow and black, like a bee. But it had the circles going around it, like yellow. Man, the butt of that thing. That had to be a queen bee. That had to be a queen bee. It had to be a queen bee. Like I never seen something I never seen a beat like that ever again. And when I tell people that story, they don't believe me. I don't know what it was, if it was a mutation or what, man. When I seen that beat, I looked down at it, and then I got up. I just started running, cause our house did circles. You know what I'm saying? You go in circles around our house. You know what I'm saying? Like it had like a little way you can go around. I started running, See, I was so scared that I was so scared that I ran past the front door because like our house was like a square, a square house, and I'm on the side by the back door. I'm on the side. This is the back door. I'm on the side by the back door. I runs all the way around to this is the front door. I runs past the front door all the way back to the back door because that's the way I came out. So you know what I'm saying. I was scared, so I could have easily bound on that door, or that door probably was open. You know what I'm saying? I just ran past it because I was so scared, man. I was just trying to see if anybody else out there, man, had seen a beat like that before, man. Like, I think I even tried to look it up, like in my later years, like to see if I don't even know if I remember. You know what I'm saying? I think it was one of those things. Like I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up, but I never did. You know what I'm saying? I never did look that up. But yeah, if anybody out there done seen a beat that size, because every time I tell people that I seen that, they looking at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know what I seen, and I ain't gave that up yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gave that idea up yet because I seen what I seen. You know what I'm saying? Like the beat was like this big, for real. Though, just think that boy was just hovering. I remember that boy was like. I was like, but you see, I'm a kid, so I'm thinking like maybe you can see a beat like that. But when I tell people that story, like I've been telling people that story, like I'm 29 now, I probably like 6 or 7. I've been telling people that story for what, 23 years. Nobody believes me. But it's cool though, man. I'm just saying, if y'all ever seen a beat like that or something like that, man, just leave a comment, man. I'm gonna get to the comment. If I'm already gone, just leave a comment for somebody else so that somebody else can believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be believed. Just want to be believed, man. Alright, man. This video getting long, so man, y'all just holler at me, man. Alright, peace.